Hi! Omega Chaos again, with another deck profile, and this time I'm showing my Noble Knight deck I used in my last episode of Today Omega Chaos Season 3. So it's a really nice deck, it's pretty fun to play, and I actually really like this deck. I do want to make it in real life, but I'm not sure if I will be able to. Some of the cards like Medrod and Merlin probably will be pretty expensive because of course you need 3 of each, and the box set is $50 and you only get 1 of them. So yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually make it, but yeah, it's very nice deck indeed. So let's go at this deck. 3 Merlin, of course, is like a Lone Fire Blossom or Madolce and Jelly of the deck. You would discard to summon any Noble Knight from the deck, but you cannot summon any other monster but the Noble Knights that turn. The other effects are not really that relevant. You pretty much can either synchro or exist summon during either last turn. Chaining it to something isn't really that good, because then the Noble Knight Exceeds or Synchro monsters miss timing on their summoning effects, of course, yeah. But overall, I think this card helps Noble Knight decks a lot. It gives them more consistency, more access to their key card, the Noble Knight Medrod, which is the next card I will be talking about. So I run, of course, 3 Noble Knight Medrod. This deck is not completely dependent on this card, but it's of course very necessary card for this deck. It's treated as a normal monster when it's face upon the field, and when it's equipped with a Noble Knight equipped spell card, it becomes dark and its level it gains a level. And once per turn, if I control no other monster, I can press one a Noble Knight monster from my deck in face of defense. And if I do, then I have destroy one equipped spell card I control. So very nice. Basically, the main combo of the deck is summon this, equip it with a Noble Arms equipped spell card, then summon Noble Knight Porous, then equip that. Since of course Noble Arms equipped spell cards, some of them when they are destroyed, they re-equip to a warrior type monster. So you re-equip your Noble Arms to Porous, then you can get the Porous effect, get your Search and Noble Arms. Other Noble Arms go in the graveyard, so yeah, then you can go for your rank 5 pretty much. So yeah, so I run 2 Noble Knight Porous. It also is treated as a normal monster when it's on the field, and it gains a level and becomes dark when it's equipped with a Noble Arms, and then you can reveal 3 Noble Arms from your deck, and then your opponent adds 1 randomly to your hand, and then you send the rest to the graveyard, so it helps to set up your graveyard as well. So yeah, I do run only 2 currently. I'm not sure if 3 is necessary, because it's really necessary to get his effect off early in the game. Late in the game it's not really that necessary. It's of course very big part of your combos. Then the other Noble Knight is Noble Knight of Black Lonesome. It's a Noble Knight that most many Noble Knight players don't run, but it's actually really good. Basically, you send the 1 face up light or muscle once you control to the graveyard, and then personally discard from your hand or graveyard. But you can of course summon it a normal way as well, and you can tribute the 1 Noble Knight to a search for a Noble Arms from your deck. So yeah, pretty nice card. It's a level 5, so you can get access to your rank 5s easier. And yeah, it's pretty good, I think. Then 1 Noble Knight Hector, which was released in Primal Origin. So basically it's like a dragon ruler of Noble Knights. You banish 2 Noble Knights to summon it from your hand or graveyard. And when you synchro exist summon with this card for a Noble Knight monster, then that synchro exist summon can't be negated, and then your opponent cannot activate anything when it's summoned. So very nice card, I think. And of course you send this to the graveyard with Noble Knight of the Round Table, which is what the field spell. Then Noble Knight Perador, I'm not sure if I keep it in. The new Noble Knight is still not revealed, so I might replace this card with that new one, depending what its effect will be. But I think it's pretty good. Of course, it also becomes dark and gains a when it's equipped. And when this card is sent to graveyard, when it's equipped with a Noble Lance equipped spell card, you can target one Noble Lance in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So not a bad, because it's an high attack feat as well. Then Noble Knight Quartzwad. It's also read as a normal monster when it's visible on the field. When it's equipped, you can basically get the Noble Knight monster from a graveyard to your hand, and then you must destroy your Noble Arms. Equipped spell you control, but it doesn't gain a level or become dark. So yeah, it's a little bit different than others. And of course, Noble Knight Perador is not a normal monster when it's not equipped with Noble Arms. The Noble Knight Tristan, which basically destroys a face-up card when it is equipped with equipped spell card that is Normal Arms. So yeah, pretty good I think, just to gain access to removal. The Noble Knight Brothers, with like a Taikusto Emerald of Noble Knights, and of course when it's normal summoned, you can summon up to 2 Noble Knight monsters from your hand, but you can only summon Noble Knight monsters that turn. So it's a pretty good card. Then 2 Noble Knight Kawaii. If I control light normal monster, I can summon this card from my hand, so it's for Xyz plays. Then 2 Noble Knight Artorius, the original Noble Knight that was released in Galactic Overlord as a sneak peek promo. Back then we didn't know what this archetype is going to be. So yeah, many others don't run this card in the Noble Knight deck, but I use it because of Lady of the Lake, of course, to make that level 5 synchro. In the first version of the deck I actually used the 3 of this card and rescue it, but it's not really that necessary to use it that way. I think 2 is fine. And 2 Lady of the Lake, basically a way, of course, to make your level 5 synchro. When you normal summon this card, you can then spell summon 1 normal Noble Knight from a graveyard. But if you use this card as synchronous material, then it's banished, and of course it can only summon warrior, used for a warrior type synchro monster. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can also target 1 level 5 Noble Knight monster you control, reduce its level by 1, and then you can summon this card from a graveyard. So it has pretty much 2 ways of making your level 5 synchro. So yeah, really nice card. Then the last monster is Gunafar, a Queen of Noble Arms, which basically acts as another equipped spell card, because you can basically equip it to a Noble Knight monster from your hand or graveyard, and then depending on the attribute, if light, then if the equipped monster will be destroyed by a card effect, you can destroy this card instead, so extra protection, especially for your Noble Knight Xyz monsters. And then if it's dark, if the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster at the start of the damage step, you can destroy that monster, then destroy this card. So like a Catastor effect, so very nice card. Then the spell cards, of course, the equipped spells, Noble Knight Excalibur, which pretty much your opponent cannot target the equipped monster, and you can also, if it's in the graveyard, you can also exchange your Noble Knights to another one. Then Noble Knights of Destiny, your Noble Knight equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects once per turn, and of course it has the effect that many other Noble Arms have, that when it's destroyed, then central graveyard you can target 1 warrior type Noble Knight monster control and equip this card to that target. So yeah, it's very nice. So you can't MST this card, and yeah. Then 2 card which pretty much gives 1000 attack, but then in each turn phase on my Stamina phase, it loses 200 attack. So yeah, a pretty good card, of course, to make your Noble Knight stronger. Then Noble Excalibur, it gives 500 attack, and also you can get 500 life points each turn. And one Noble Arthur Turtle, which can destroy face down cards by reducing your monster's level. Then the Fiaspan Noble Knights of the Round Table. It's also a very underrated card, but I think it's really good to set up your graveyard for send Hector to the graveyard, your Black Lancelin or Trogius for Our Lady of the Lake play. So yeah, and it's also other really nice effects, but you need, of course, many Noble Knights in the graveyard to get the full effect. So if you have 3 or more, you can send one Noble Knight card from your deck to the graveyard, 6 or more, plus one Noble Knight monster from your hand, and then equip Noble Arms, equip spell card from your hand to the monster. If you have 9 or more, which is very unlikely to happen, you can pretty much get the Noble Knight monster from your graveyard back to your hand. If you have 12, which is pretty much impossible, then you can draw one card. So and you get pretty much all of those effects in your end phase. So yeah, I'm not sure if I will keep it in, but so far it seems to work fine. Then another new card that comes out in that box set is Last Chapter of the Noble Knights, which is pretty much if your opponent controls a monster and you do not, you pretty much spell summon one Noble Knight from a graveyard and then equip one Noble Arms equip spell card from a graveyard to that target. And yeah, pretty much very nice for late game plays. And then free reinforced army for searching, of course, all the Noble Knights. And the only traps I run are free royal decree, because of course you don't have room in this deck for real traps. So yeah, and of course back row really is very detrimental to you, so it's really nice to negate all traps. Then extra deck, 2 Ignore Knight of High Lancelin. Of course it costs 1 tuner or 1 or more non-tuner Noble Knight monsters. When it's sync someone, you can equip Noble Arms equip spell card directly from the deck. And at the end of the battle phase, if this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to graveyard, you very much search for a Noble Knight or Noble Arms card from the deck. So it's a very nice card. Then your main boss monster, Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorius, it costs 2 level 5 Noble Knight monsters. When it exceeds summoned, you can equip 3 Noble Arms from your graveyard, and you can attach one exist material to destroy a monster. And if this card is sent to the graveyard from the field, you can summon one level 4 or higher Noble monster from a graveyard. So it's a very nice card, and pretty much the main exist monster you're going to bring out pretty much can become almost invincible boss monster when you bring it out. So I guess the playstyle of this deck is pretty similar to Topia deck to equip cards to have that boss monster. So yeah. Then the other rank 5s, now 61 Volcasaurs, of course, and Shark Fortress. Then Artogus, King of the Noble Knights. Of course, another really nice Exist monster. It also equips 3 Noble Arms from your graveyard, and you can attach one Exist material to destroy your one special traps, depending how many Noble Arms you control. Then Blade Arm Ninja, of course, attack twice. Hero Champion Excalibur becomes 4000 attack. Number 101 Sword Arc. Number 80 representing Berserk. Caster, Skyblast Musketeer. Use Next Knight, and finally Cowboy. So this was my Noble Knight deck profile. It's a little bit more unconventional than normal Noble Knight builds, but it has been working really well. Of course, Noble Knight deck still has some problems with consistency, but of course it relies on equip spells. You have to run a pretty good amount of them, but you cannot run too many, because of course then it gets very cloggy. So really, you have to find the right balance for the deck. So yeah. So this is for this tech profile. I hope you enjoyed it. For now, goodbye and Khaos out.